Hi guys, I'm Liza,
I'm Dylan.
and welcome to Studying Simplified. So today we're going to be going over some advice for the Makeup AP exams for 2020. We're both high schoolers who took the test in May, so we're just going to go over some things we wish we knew and what we learned to help you have as smooth of a process as possible. So without further ado, let's get into it.
First off, let's get organized. So in your classes, you guys obviously got a whole bunch of notes, or maybe you organized some notes yourself or with some other friends as well. Let's say if you did it with some other friends, go on those Google Docs, download them, make sure they're PDFs, and have them organized either on paper printed right next to you on your table, or have them on your computer as PDFs, and it really helps you in many ways. Yeah.
And I'm not the most organized people, but having all my notes in front of me in my class, even if you don't think you'll need it, even if you're confident in the course material, like it's good to know that it's there in case you do need it. And you never know what questions College Board's going to throw at you. So it's always good to have that and get prepared with all your other stuff. Get your documents, however you're going to take the test. If it's on paper, write your AP ID and initials on top. If it's documents, set them up, save them with names that you'll be able to easily find, and make
Yeah.
sure you also log into the test right before it starts.
Yeah, exactly. And for as far as AP World exams go, make sure you get a pair of either if you have like a headset like this, or if you have headphones or anything that leaves your hands free to take notes on the audio, because there's nothing going to be shown. So write down what the person's saying just so you can keep track. It really helped for the AP Spanish exam for me.
So
Uh,
create the best environment you can for your test. We know that everyone has different circumstances and it's difficult and no one's situation is the same, but whatever you can do to get the most comfortable environment, do it. For me, I work best in silence. So I told my family, I said, I have a test at this time. I'll tell you when I'm done. I also asked them to get off the Wi-Fi. I got myself a glass of water and I was in a comfortable chair with my computer plugged in. Now I know this is going to look different for everyone, but whatever you can do to ensure that you are in the best environment for you to succeed, do it.
so as far as time goes, we know that College Board, we're really restricted on time. We're given 5 minutes to submit, and it's on us to submit. Like there's not a certain thing that forces us to submit. So please take those whole 5 minutes and actually submit. Don't push it, because you guys are taking the makeup exams and there's nothing after this. So if you don't submit, you're getting a 1. So it's in your best interest to submit and just get the points you can.
Yeah, and if there's one sub question you missed, don't frantically try to type it out like it's one question. It's not going to hurt you that much. It's going to hurt you a lot more to not get your test in on time.
Yeah. And let's say something does go wrong, you always have the backup email option, but don't abuse it. It's a backup. Submit when you should. And as far as cheating goes, don't cheat. It's it's just wrong. College Board has invested a lot of money into anti-cheating tactics. It's not worth it. Um, so as far as the demo goes,
Do it. Like, I can't stress it enough. Do it.
yeah,
The device you're going to take exactly. If you're taking a test and you're planning on taking photos and submitting from your computer, do that exact thing. Just do the demo in the exact way you're going to test, and do it in other methods too in case something wrong happens. It's just really helpful. The demo is pretty much exactly like how the test is going to go, and it'll help you find any problems before test day.
yeah. And for the world languages exam, you're going to take it on an app, so make sure you have that downloaded. Make sure you run through it on your device, see if it actually works, um, because it didn't have that big of a success rate in like submissions compared to the other tests. But um, just try it out. Get used to the system and the software.
And check your settings. This one's really important, especially for the first few days of testing in May. For iPhones, the default photo format is HEIC. That's not accepted by College Board. So if you are taking a photo on your iPhone, make sure to go into your settings and change that to JPEG so that it can be accepted and submitted. And along with that, if you have an iPhone and a Mac computer, we found that the fastest way to send the photo from a phone to the computer is AirDrop. But if you're still doing from a phone, you don't have a iPhone or you don't have a Mac, just figure out the fastest way, whether that's emailing or whatever it is that works for you, but make sure it's fast. And then disable your plugins, update your browsers, and because College Board requires that, and it'll make everything go smoother. And then turn off notifications, go on Do Not Disturb, just so you don't have any distractions.
Yeah, and as far as practice goes, we know that College Board has released a lot of FRQs for each class, and based on our experiences doing those practice FRQs and actually taking the tests, the structure is quite similar. So it really helps to take the practice FRQs and make sure you time yourself as well. So it's pretty realistic, and you're actually going to get a sense of what the actual AP exam is going to be like.
Yeah, and we're going to throw the link to the APUSH one, that's just the one we put up, in the description. But if you just change US history to whatever your course is, that's the easiest way to get to those PDFs. And also, along with practice, practice how you're going to be answering the question. If you know that it's test with the rubric and you know that the best way for you to get the best score might just be to use that rubric to maximize your points, do that. And if there's a question you don't know, skip it and come back to it. Do whatever you can to maximize your points. You can easily get a 5 and still pass the test if you don't answer every part of the question. So just make sure to maximize and stick to what you know and do that the best you can.
And most of all, good luck on your exams. We know you guys are all going to do great. Just take this advice, and yeah, you guys will be good. So this is our first video. We just wanted to help you guys out for these makeup exams.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you have any questions or anything. Just remember, it's just a few tests. It'll be over in a week, and in the grand scheme of things, you'll do the best you can, and that's it. So good luck, and thanks for watching.